Hey, what's up, Pharaohs? How's it going, man? Hey, what's up, Jane? What's up, Mo? What's up, guys? New connection? Yeah, new connection. Hopefully this stream will be fine. Hopefully there won't be any issues this time around. But I tested it before the stream and everything was very steady, so... Connection's actually not fancy at all, Austin. It's technically speaking, if my other connection was working well, the connection I had right before is supposed to be better than this one I have now. Like, this is pretty much a downgrade, but in my case it's not really a downgrade because this is a lot more stable than the other one. Like, the other one was unstable, that was the issue. Like, it was faster internet, but not as stable. What's up, guys? What's up, everyone? What's up, Tomo, Ocus, Austin, Swarm Alert? What's up, guys? Brenna, thanks for the raid. What's up, Crown King, Care, Mr. Ock, Ice Wolfie, Visual Aids, Shemgeki? What's up, guys? Dabby, Muda, what's up, bro? Dude, it's saying that there's people in this area, but god damn. Dark Souls 3 is lying to us. Oh, actually, never mind. It says there's no one. It says Snowfield is active. It says Ring City is active. Let's try Snowfield and maybe we'll beat up Noob or 2 and then we're gonna try to move on to other areas. What's up, Perry King? What's up, Alan? Hideo Kojima. Yeah, dude. What's up, man? Jungle friends are no more. What's up, Pifo? Yeah. They're gone for good. Danir, thank you so much for the resub, really appreciate. So, here's what happened, guys. Here is the story of what I went through with the connection. It was very, very, very tedious to get that fixed. I had, So what happened is I had a cable connection. For those of you who don't know, a cable connection is an internet connection that uses your TV provider or the TV provider's line, depending on where you are. Like there's different providers around the world, but usually in most countries you have one company that has that has monopoly over the TV lines or TV cable lines, and then you have one company that has monopoly over the phone lines. So you can either get internet using the phone lines or using the cable lines. And there's also fiber optic, but we're gonna leave fiber optic aside for this conversation here because most people won't have access to true fiber optic because it's not available to their home. So for the sake of this conversation, we're gonna talk about phone lines versus cable lines. And the real difference is the cable lines are actually faster, but they're shared with your neighborhood. So cable lines are they're kind of more robust cable. The signal travels faster. It's called a coaxial cable, the cable line. And if you're on a cable connection, you'll get faster speed than if you were using the phone line. Phone line, we call that DSL connections. There's different variations. There's ADSL and Was it VDSL? Something like that. Anyway, the bottom line is when you're using a phone connection, usually the signal travels a bit slower. And when I say slower, it's usually like we're talking, you know, a few milliseconds of difference. But if you live far away, like say on a farm or I don't know, in a rural area, which is not the case for me, but for those of you who are wondering, you'll have wow, interesting. Wow, that summon lag was like right on point. That summon lag was on point to save him. Alright. We're gonna continue that that cable conversation after we kill this guy. Wow, dude, the save is real. I don't know if you guys noticed there, I tried to heal up, but I didn't notice I was on this thing. He really wants to hit me with that, but it's not going to change anything. So 2 breakdance sword to start this off. Yellow had better net than the host. You guys think he's going to DC? No, yeah, he's giving up. What a scrub. So yeah, to continue on with the internet conversation. So between DSL and cable, what I was on was a cable connection, but one downside to the cable connection is that a coaxial cable, which the signal is supposed to travel faster, is actually more fragile. So you have more chances of you know, having any kinds of issue with your signal when you're on a coaxial cable, even though the connection is supposed to be faster. Just because the cable itself is more fragile, you can't bend it as much. It's sensitive to temperature and moisture and all kinds of stuff. Interference as well. And because of that, that was my issue. Like, I was having fluctuations because of the there is still a bad coaxial cable running outside somewhere between my my apartment or my place and then you know, the telephone pole outside, or the cable lines outside, I should say. So that was my issue. I tried to fix it by calling the internet provider, and unfortunately, even though I kept telling him what was my issue, they did not really want to help me, and they kept repeating me that I had a perfect connection, because the technicians over there did not really understand how, like, they did not really understand how connection travels and how connection works. So, you know, all they kept asking me was about these speed tests, which don't really affect the problem with stability. For those of you wondering, there's different ways you can test your connection stability, and why you would want a stable connection. It's not going to affect you having a stable connection or not if you're just browsing the web, you know, watching videos and using social media, you know, the typical people's everyday use. It's not going to affect them, but having a stable connection will affect both gaming and streaming. So if you're a streamer like me, big deal. or if you're a gaming enthusiast, big deal as well for all of you guys and myself. So that's why you want a stable connection, pretty much. So the provider did not want to, I don't even want to say did not want to, because I think they were just dumb. And I think they were just incompetent. It was not a question of not willing to help me. They were just stubborn and stupid. So, right now, the I still have that that defective connection right now. So my cable line is still plugged in; it's still working, but I am not using it. I ordered a new DSL connection, so I'm not on cable anymore. I'm using the phone line, so completely different, wiring. And therefore, because it's different wiring, I'm not affected by the problem of my other connection, which is the coaxial cable somewhere outside that's defective, or that needs to be changed. And by the way, my other company had a technician sent to my place, and the technician did not do anything really to help my case. He was not apparently very knowledgeable of these types of issues either, so it was very unfortunate. And I wasted some time on that. Also, holy shit, guys. Mackie, thank you so much for the gift sub. Thank you so much for the resub, Mackie. Lance, thank you so much for the raid. And Danier, thank you so much for the gift subs. Thank you so much, guys. Really appreciate that. What do you got for the UFC main event tonight? I got McGregor, but let's talk about the UFC after. So yeah, dealing with ISPs is very painful. And I'm glad that at least right now I have this different provider. This provider that I'm using right now is the same as when when I used to say I had 2 millisecond ping. This is the same provider. Unfortunately, I don't have 2 millisecond ping anymore. My ping is 14 on this telephone connection. So 14 ping is actually pretty good, but it's not 2 millisecond ping. So I can't brag that I have the fucking fastest connection anymore, but at least it's stable. I can stream with it. I can play with no issues, no packet loss and jitter and whatnot. By the way, for those of you who don't know the fucking 2 millisecond Polo meme, Polo did not really understand like how connection worked. So all he did was copy when I said I had 2 milliseconds. So he just copied what I was saying to make himself sound like he had a good connection, because he did not really understand how any of that works. I just said, like, he just heard me at some point saying I had a 2 millisecond, so from this point on he started saying he had a 2 millisecond just because I had one. So that's the meme behind the Polo and the 2 millisecond connection, for those of you wondering. So yeah, right now I'm on this telephone connection. I still have the other cable connection that's active. I am canceling the other one, the other cable connection, and I'm actually calling a third provider in all of this to try to get a new installation for a new basically a new cable connection, a reinstallation of the cable with another provider. So lucky me, I live in Montreal, big city. I have plenty of choice for different providers. So I'm going to be trying to get back to a good cable connection that's faster. But in the meantime, at least I can still stream. I don't have to worry too much about wasting time on all these issues, because I have a steady, maybe a bit, maybe not as premium connection because it's the phone line, but it's still a reliable connection, which is what I'm streaming on right now. Yeah, that's pretty much the story behind all of that. So it's not necessarily over, and I might change provider again and try to get back on some cable connection to try to fix the cable connection, because you'd still want to be on cable if you can have a reliable cable connection, because it is faster. But guys, I went overboard with this connection issue. Like, I did not want, like, the more and more I started streaming, you know, in Dark Souls 3 and started uploading on YouTube, the better my revenue got, and the more I started to lean on that money to actually, you know, pay my everyday life stuff, right? The payments and everything. So I started panicking a bit because I kind of need that streaming money. So I really needed to fix that connection issue as soon as possible. So I even had a backup plan with all of this. If this connection that I'm using right now, the telephone connection, was not going to be stable either, I found about this application that's called Speedify. And this application pretty much uses a technology that's called internet bonding, which merges two connections together and makes it a more stable one. So it pretty much asks your connection for double the packets, and then whichever packet gets received first through the either connection, it gets used. So pretty much you get some fucking two-headed monster stable connection. So I actually already bought that application, so I was ready to if this connection was not stable, I was ready to switch to some sort of dual connection setup. I might actually try it out as well. Dude, okay. So I kind of want to try this this double connection thing just for the sake of it. I'm pretty sure like nobody ever really tried that, so I wanted to test that, see if it's in any way, shape, or form worth it. So yeah, regardless of what happens, like now I have a pretty much an ironclad solution if I ever get an issue. And depending on how that goes, you know, with the other cable installation, I might actually keep both connections because we're still 4 in the house. So some people are gonna pay for one connection, I'm gonna pay for the other. So everyone will be happy regardless. You should stream on YouTube and Twitch simultaneously. You can't do that. That's against the partner agreement. I think that's against the partner agreement on even both platforms. I know for a fact that it is on Twitch. I think it is as well for YouTube. But if the game dies... Oh, the game will die, but Elden Ring will come out before that. Dude, Elden Ring on the 29th, man. Didn't hear it? Elden Ring will be announced on the 29th. This month of January, and we're all gonna be dancing in the moonlight. I panic rolled that, holy shit. Why am I panic rolling this? There's no need to panic roll that attack. Okay, I can strafe him. Good to know. I thought I would guard break him on the second swing through the guard, which is usually the case. Is that a blue? No, that's an Aldridge. Okay. We're good. Be careful about those bad rolls. That's like... Getting hit like that is already too much. You guys were wondering why I did not heal during that fight. If I healed, you would have healed, and I was confident that I would win without healing. So if you're wondering why I didn't heal there, not because I wanted to duel, but I liked my chances better, and I thought it would be quicker if I did not heal and kind of play this little fake dueling game, or whatever it's called. That was my my thought process there, why I did not heal during this particular fight. I knew that the mistakes I did were just because I just started playing for, you know, I only played once in the last week where I had this connection issue, so you know, sometimes your roles are a bit rusty when you don't play as much. Hey Rod, thank you so much for the resub. 2 months because you're suspended, you should have showed your cock. I agree. Exhibiting body parts. What's up, Sleep? How's it going, man? Exhibiting body parts is always a good idea, especially in public. When all eyes are on you, especially authorities, you know, police officers, military, anyone with a gun, it's always a good idea. You and your friends are trying to start a Twitch channel together. Do you have any tips? Any tips? Yes, actually, I do have a tip that's fairly important. And it's not necessarily my tip. It's more like some of the things I learned doing some research and some tips I got from various people, including Chasethebro and you know, stuff I read online, stuff like that. I think really the most important thing about growing a Twitch channel, we're talking growing a Twitch channel, is to have another form of exposure that drives traffic, so drives people toward your Twitch channel. In my case, people know me. First of all, people know me, you know, by hearing about me through various means. They're like, oh, this guy is good at the game, blah, blah, blah. You know, that's one way of getting known and getting more people to watch your stream. Thank you so much for the bits, Papa Smurf. Really appreciate that. Thank you so much again, man. Fucking again and again and again. But yeah, driving people to your stream is very important, and Twitch does not do that on its own. You need other platforms to do that. So if, for instance, you're making a gaming Twitch channel, the logical thing to do to drive more people to your Twitch channel is to actually create a YouTube, because YouTube will, the search engine in YouTube will make people find your YouTube much easier than find your Twitch. So if you're starting out, having a YouTube to grow your Twitch is always a good idea. Being consistent with your content is also a good idea, so that people remind you and don't forget about you the second time they come around and they see you streaming. And another tip would be to get involved with whatever community you're interested in. So if you want to be a Dark Souls streamer, like in our case here, you know, be around the streams, not for the sake of being around the streams, but, you know, if you're streaming and you're doing that for the, for fun because you like it, it shouldn't be like a big or a heavy task. I think you'll be naturally pushed toward like other streams just to fucking hang out with people. And while this is actually fun to, you know, hang out in streams and just chat with people, I do that all the time, not necessarily because I want to grow my channel, but because I just like it. But that also is very key for growing your channel, for getting yourself known and having your name out there. That's very important, especially at the beginning when no one knows you. Like after that, once you're at a point where I am right now, like getting UIs, it usually comes on its own. Like I just pretty much upload steady on my YouTube, and then I get steadily, little bit by little bit, more and more subscribers, and therefore these subscribers see that I advertise my Switch in every video description, and eventually it grows the Twitch number as well. So this is pretty much the tip I would give you, is to drive traffic to your Twitch, not necessarily just rely on Twitch if you want to to have more people to watch your stuff. But yeah, actually another tip is enjoy it, don't do it if it's boring. Like seriously, if you think streaming is boring, don't do it. Because you know, like as much as I'm gonna just change subject a bit here, go on a tangent. As much as sometimes, you know, you see me streaming and I feel like either aggravated or bored or frustrated, and it seems like I don't want to be there. Well, if there's a little drought like that where I have a connection issue and I can't play and I can't stream, that gets me frustrated. And the only thing I want is to get back to. The only thing I want is to get back to. I did not want to plunge that red. Is to get back to streaming. You came out of nowhere, and you too. Holy shit, there is too white. That's what happened when you just talk and talk. You don't pay attention to your surroundings. And I just got ambushed. Now let's try to help out this just gotta keep an eye on everything around us because we don't want to get flanked. That's definitely the priority here. For those of you wondering there, I actually reaction roll caught with that knife. Very key moment right there. I like this pressure that the red is doing. Red did good there. Oh my god. The red has, not the red, the host has actually a pretty damaging build. That range. Wow, no BS there, and no parry either. Oh wow, that was barely out of range. Okay, since he's alone and we have a bunch of people, we're gonna be smart here. Oh wow, I thought he would get the Gundyr charge off, which is why I did not shoot. I'm gonna try to be smart here and be the support. Wow, dude, fucking beautiful teammates. Holy shit. Man, these teammates were extremely smart. That I was very surprised to see that Aldridge take on the support role with me and let the red be like on the front line, that other red. That really worked out very well. That was some beautiful teamwork. Good shit, guys, if you're in chat. Both of you, that was well played. How do you PvP with me? Well, you can try to invade. Everyone in chat always tries to invade with me. That's one way. Other ways, sometimes I do dueling streams. Unfortunately, last dueling stream was kind of in the middle of that connection garbage problem, so it did not go very well, but we're definitely going to do some more in the future, so if you're watching, you'll definitely have a chance to come to one of those streams at some point. What's up, Vale? Also, Danier, thank you so much for the gift sub to Dashing again, man. Thank you so much for the support, guys. I deeply appreciate it. Should make a Great Lance tutorial. I guess I should. I mean, I don't know if I want to invest as much time into doing tutorials for this game when Elden Ring, I think, is right around the corner. Like, even though we still don't know anything about it, I have a feeling that Elden Ring is going to be right around the corner. How does it feel? It's very stable, Vale. It's definitely, my stability issue is fixed. It is not like, because like I was explaining earlier before you got here, it's not a cable connection, it's a DSL connection, so it's technically a bit slower than the other one, like a tiny bit, but I mean, can't really notice it. Like, it's pretty much 10 milliseconds slower, so don't really notice it. I want to cover him until he's done buffing, and then we're gonna try to go on the opposite side here to separate them, so that we give some breathing room for my other teammate here. And actually, you know what? Let's mirror him. He does not like me mirroring him. Turn and burn. Ooh, I was sure that my red was going to hit that white with that attack. Better sneak up on him, perhaps. Gonna mix it up a bit. Careful, blue. And now I'm alone, so careful, summon lag on that post. Fucking unpredictable, and now this teammate is coming. This blue is adventurous, so we can take our time with him. Except when the other guy's around. Fucking do the he's like medium smart, you know. Okay, it's just I don't know why I'm taking so long to kill him. It's just killing the normal way. making a bad mistake. Oh my god! We comboed into that. Amazing. Just share out of menu. It's extremely high lat with this guy, we have to be careful. What a scrub. You play any fighting games? I don't play any other games. Not at the moment, at least. I don't have time, man. I don't have time to, you know, play outside of these streams. Hey, what's up, Survival Horrors? How's it going, man? Sucking Dark Souls 3 dry? Yeah, I guess you could call it that. I mean, I'm not gonna say sucking it dry, because I still enjoy it. I still enjoy Dark Souls 3. It's still... I'm gonna admit, like, sometimes I would feel like maybe trying out other games, changing it a bit. But most of the time when I go on, you know, get on my chair, I feel like playing Dark Souls 3. I don't feel like playing anything else. There's some sort of ladder battle going here. Let's try to... Let's see if our red can damage that guy again. 300 IQ. Yeah, special thanks to Tam for that strat. I did not come up with that strategy. It was Tam. For those of you wondering, Tam is a master at these sorts of things. I can only do that in certain range, and I don't want to hit my teammate doing that. Like right now, the host is too far from me to hit him. I would hit my teammate if I do it now. But it's still good help if I can land a few, because the host needs to heal when I hit him with you know, attacks like that. It's still like about 200 damage or something. Actually, I did not think about it, but we need that. Need to do more damage with this, and perhaps even well, that is pretty far in the inventory. Yeah, it is pretty far in the inventory. Okay, what can we do? If I wait, perhaps. It's still far. What this? Oh, you ran away? Is that it? Or is he still on the ladder? If he's still on the ladder, I'd... Yeah, he is. He is still on the ladder. got it. It's pretty damn far in the inventory. The other red doesn't have the endurance to get him off the ladder. Close fucking call. Close call. If you could just damage him so I can see him through the wall, that would help. Beluga's tailbone and use the weapon art without FP loss? Right, I can do that. Actually a good idea. This is just amazing, isn't it? This is so exciting, yeah. If this doesn't hand like soon, we're just gonna Black Crystal. Yeah, 200 people in chat just watching the ground with me. The ground and some numbers. We're watching the ground and some numbers. That's what we're doing. It's a battle of attrition, yeah. I wonder, like, if this guy is save editing, like, I don't think we can do anything, actually. We can chip him bit by bit like that. But I mean, it would take forever. Oh, that's actually a good idea. Can you moss on a ladder? Can you moss on a ladder? Is that a thing? Let's get into ladder gear. Let's do this. There you go. Wow. Amazing invasion. We got it by, what's it called? It's just patience. This is exciting, dude. That's what we live for. It's invasions like these, so rewarding and amazing, and, you know, just gets your heart pumping. Yeah, the ladders in this game were definitely a mistake, like the way they are as they are now for PvP. Like, definitely, like, there's clearly some some design flaws in that, like, not just with the fab glitch, like, just the fact that when you get on a ladder, you can. You know, there's absolutely no skill, just luck, anything of the sort involved. Merci. Je suis en train de streamer. Ah, okay. Yeah, basically ladder fights just take no skill whatsoever. Like, even with or without the fab glitch, they're really like. There should be another way to handle this, so that it's not like brainless and some bad players can't kill someone much better than them just by hitting them a few times on the ladder. Wow, I actually came back on that. Again, no. Oh man. I'd like to have that backstab, please. Too much lat to be whiff punished. Wow, that's some nasty lat. Those connections, like those people that survive for so long, like, don't get it wrong. It's not because they're doing anything great. You're just fighting the connection. You're just fighting the latency. Just because not everyone lives in the same country, you just have to deal with that distance between the two players. So the hits don't land when they should, so you can't really punish any mistakes that they do. Daniel, thank you so much for the gift sub to Amish. Guys, shout out to Amish, by the way. Really great content creator in general for Dark Souls. Like, if you want to watch some amazing Dark Souls 3 stuff, be sure to check out Amish on YouTube and on Twitch as well, although does not stream as often as he uploads content. Hey, that's the guy that was on the ladder, I think. Right? I think it is. Alright, eyes on the inside. And one over level. Post is naked. That is some nasty range, like ridiculously long range. Careful, giant. Trying to help my teammate here. Give him some breathing room. What? Oh my god, what the fuck, dude? Aldrich is against us, but we turned on him, so thank God. Okay, let's think of a game plan here. They're going back to the first bonfire. Or at least they're not sure. We got another teammate. Let's just wait for the other teammate and go along with him. Try to get one of them to commit a bit. Not too sure about that damage. You guys can check the souls count when we kill him. It might be above 125. Oh, we won't get to see it. Well, maybe. 6,100, while the host was 4,000 something. Do you respect the people that fight by themselves more? What do you mean? What do you mean by that? 150? Alright, yeah. Sounds about right. Okay, there's one dude here, and there's more people fighting. And there's a white here. The white wants to stagger me. And this guy is just gonna try to... But pretty much their strategy, there's probably another one. And their strategy is gonna be a full-on blender with the axe. We almost stopped that white from getting away. And their strategy is the blender using the caster from a distance and the mill with axe. So we're gonna try to play this smart. We're not gonna try to get close to them. Oh, that's dashing actually. Okay. Dashing just fucking removed his helmet. That was a misinput. The host is lagging. Good fireball there. Yeah, he has one. Got you. Okay, we got an Aldridge in there. Oh, I got you dashing. That is so smart. Good shit, dashing. You get that? Good fucking shit, dashing. Well played, man. Nice DC as well. Just the cherry on top, that DC at the end, just to make it better. We definitely, like, that one right there between Dashing and I think we both did each other a favor there. Like, Dashing with his zoning there when they were all crawled up in the corner, like, that made them panic, and that's what caused everything to fall apart. And then that Gundyr charge where I hit all three of them to save Dashing, we definitely, both of us had our moments there that was very useful to the favorable outcome. Men the ones that choose not to gank. They're always gankers. Like when you have when you have multiple people in the same world, like when you have a host and one white or multiple white, they're gankers. Like unless you mean like people legitimately going through the game, like for PvE, right? Those are not gankers. But the moment the players are experienced, they know what they're doing. Like they're gankers, man. Because what are you doing if you're not, like, if you're letting one dude fight alone? You're waiting for fucking teammate to get low to then jump him and ambush someone, or you're looking for fake duels with some sort of advantage, or like you're looking for fucking duels where you can assist as much as you want. Like, what are you looking to do when you're doing that? Like, think about it. It's just scummy. It's probably even worse because that's like attempting to do something that invasions are not. Wow, I went through him with that charge. Wow. I like that. This guy has super high lat. Our teammate is using crossbow support. But no one is really aggressing as much as... I mean, actually, this red is. Never mind. Alright, let's do support as well. Because if no one is aggressing really hard, I'll be the aggressor. But yeah, this guy has shit net, so he pretty much can just roll everything. I was trying to get that grab as tight as I could, but yeah, not gonna happen. Another instance where someone is not really good, but just surviving because their latency is just so shit and nobody can catch them. And just spam roll, you know, panic roll as long as he wants. He's pretty much safe. It's like an invincibility button. That's what shit connection does. Which is why nobody's able to catch him. We can just fucking resummon. I'm gonna be the aggressor though, I'm gonna go on. Because these guys don't know how to aggress properly. They're just mindlessly swinging. I like this guy though with the fucking offhand great shield. Like, you never see that. It's actually pretty funny. He's doing well with it. Oh, poison. That's okay. That's good. Teammates are starting to get some clues here. What happens when you try to parry with shit net. There's no point when someone has shit latency like that. There's no point in trying to mindlessly like roll catch them at every turn, because if they keep rolling, they're just gonna dodge everything. So you need to pick your shots. Alright, let's switch it up a bit. Snowfield is active. Do I want Snowfield again? I kind of feel it. I really want Ring City, actually. Latency and friendly fire is what keeps solo host alive. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, Soviet space, that is very true. Like, people who just fucking survive on that, I think they're doing amazing. What SL am I playing at? Meta 125. I'll show you the stats if we get a chance here. Always sometimes 125. I like that. Before it was always 125, now it's always sometimes 125. Beautiful. For those of you who are experienced at making builds, my stats might look weird at first glance, but once you dive deeper and actually try to replicate this sort of build, like my stats are optimized to the fucking brim for this particular build and for my needs. Like, these are the stats with chain without the priestess ring. So usually you'd want to reach the cap of 44 vigor, but just 1 point short, so 43. That's a cut there that we have to do for some points elsewhere. Attunement 14 for Tears of Denial. Endurance 32. Usually you'd want to reach 34. 34 is the beautiful optimal soft cap that you pretty much would want to reach. It's a very balanced breakpoint for endurance, but you don't want to go, like, if you want to go under 34, the next two breakpoints are 30 and 32, so I decided to stop at 32 to save a few points. 33 vitality. The vitality like this is to be able to swap to Gundyr Halberd and not fat roll with Gundyr. So my weight limit is set so that if you look at it right now, 68.5, like I barely, or if I actually have a third ring slot, no, 69, basically right under the weight maximum limit. Okay, here I don't want to block my teammate, but I sort of want to help him because he's in trouble. Well, too late. Because the problem is, if I go in, I'm gonna block him and he's gonna get killed even faster. But if he can't just get away from it, we need to help him regardless if he's about to die. So you can't really know. We had Hornet there, that would have been very useful. Since I did not want to go this way, but we did not really have a choice because that was our escape route. They were on the other side. And this side was our escape route, so I decided to go back to the spawn. Although I would have preferred to keep going through the level. It's just that I didn't have much of a choice. That's actually smart. I usually do that. Let's wait for him to cast a few clouds. Survival Horrors, thank you so much for the bits, man. There you go, they decided to push through the level. That's what we wanted. I think they did. If they took the elevator, that would be a real fucking shame. Dude, they might have did. Actually, never mind, all of this is dead. Holy shit. You guys think they went through here? What the hell? You guys think they went through? Yeah, they did not. They went through the elevator. They booked it. They killed everything until this point, then they came back to the bonfire. And then I came in, and then they took the elevator. And that makes absolutely no sense. You can hear the arrows though. Someone is bowing down. Try to not make any noise. Wow, I don't know why, but I could not roll on that They're real gankers, alright. Try to drive them somewhere. Wow, that actually reached. Actually, is that death? Yeah, it is definitely there. It's 2 down. Not gonna lie here, I got confused with the... on my first way down. I usually don't take that route, so I kind of missed my exit. I had to come back up. That's true, WL. It's very true. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Perhaps a lone host? No, maybe not. The elevator is there, so I mean the host could be at the first floor and going to the boss as we speak. What we're about to do right now. It's we're just gonna check this over here. No, it did not come through here, so there they are. Actually, let's leave that just as an exit. Ghost is hiding right there. Summon lag. The blue spawns like right next to me. Holy shit. I cannot go in. There's just no openings. I would want the Gundyr charge right now, but could have DS'd that. They're staying very close to each other, maybe besides the host, but since he's going away here and there. Problem is that they all have high damaging weapons, so if I get hit once, I'm fucked. I have to play extremely cautious here. Okay, perhaps... Okay, let's try this. We're gonna try to backstab the blue. In the middle of both of them. There's really no way I can reach him. I wanted, but it's too risky. Gotta be careful about that shockwave. One shockwave will combo into the exile and then the split leaf. So really not much we can do here, but just wait for one of them to give us something like that. And I missed it. That's exactly what we don't want. See that? One mistake. How costly it was. And none of them are good, but there you go, that's free. That's what we want. That's what I've been looking for. Although we need to finish the blue afterward. I'd need like a Gundyr charge. It went right through the guard. not expect a guard break in there. There we go. We could have done that one a bit faster, but I mean, shit. Like you guys saw, one mistake, I almost died. Like one time I got hit by them, all of them fucking blendered me. I could have died in that one moment. So even though like they're all pretty bad or not very experienced, and still 3 people, all staying together, all with big weapons, you get hit once, you're fucked. But you still have to be careful. There's many times where the backstabs were available, I could have gone for it. But it's a very real risk. Like if you go for it when they're all near to each other and it looks like they're ready to attack, if you miss that backstab, you're dead. So it's not worth it. You need to at least get one of them to have some distance with the others. And even when I killed the blue, I took a risk. When I killed the blue and went for the Gundyr charge, I took a risk of getting blendered again. I was not full HP on top of that, so even more chances of getting killed if I did get blendered. When was the last time you lost an invasion? Oh, I lose all the time. I lose all the time, dude. Everyone loses. It's just that the goal of every stream is always to go deathless. That's the goal. That's like the objective. It's always good to give yourself an objective. In our streams, the goal is always to go deathless for the entire stream. Usually I try to stream for about 3 hours. I think this is the guy that actually died when, maybe not, I don't remember. I remember there was a dude here that died on the corridor. Hell. Like, here, I don't want to block him again, but he's getting himself in trouble. I think that's the same dude. He just keeps dying there in that corridor. No, I don't think that's very smart to just go at them right now, so let's harass them a bit. We're doing some good damage here, so that's a lot of damage. That red likes to get himself in trouble. Look at that. He's almost dead again. He does not know when to back up. If you're watching the stream, dude, take a moment to just fucking back up every time you're low. You don't need to stay in the heat. That's like the... I think that's like the 3rd time we've seen this dude like get into the meat of the action and then get himself in trouble. Wow, amazing there. Careful there, dude. I hope that was the host. That was the host. You want to chase down Motion in Elden Ring? Motion will be on horseback, dude, in Elden Ring. Careful about what you wish for. Yeah, exactly, Hideo Kojima. It's just that the invasion before that, or a few invasions before that, he kept like getting into those hefty situations, and he was not backing up, and he got killed. And then he did that again on that particular invasion twice, and almost got killed both times. He just kept doing the same mistake. Like, he survived, and he gave us some time to kill the host, but this invader, while he's, you know, helping me out while he's doing that, he's not doing himself and other invaders a favor in the long run, because he's just gonna get himself killed if he keeps doing that. Like, maybe it worked this time because he somehow survived twice, and then the third time I was alone with the host. But I mean, generally speaking, like, it's just gonna get yourself killed if you just stay on in the action like that and don't back up when you need to heal. And keep engaging with 3 people. How's the game PvP wise? Yeah, Demon Souls was a very, very huge letdown. And weird thing is, it was not a letdown like as I expected it. You know, when people thought that the game would flop PvP wise, they would think that the PvP mechanics were not going to be fun. There's actually some fun mechanics in Demon Souls PvP wise. What killed the game is actually the PvE being very, very dated, very, very dated, and a bunch of little quality of life things that were not present that made it super hard to connect with friends and just do PvP activities. You could not do, oh, he has a bow there. Just could not do PvP activities as you would have wanted it. So that's what killed the game, really. It's not that the PvP was not fun. It's that it was inconvenient. There's 3 of them. There's 4 of them. And I know I got blendered by Spicy a bit ago, so I'm not going to engage those guys right there because I won't have an exit route. Can I do it without hitting the wall? No. I want it, but they're right next to each other. I don't want it. I kind of smelled it. Get in there. Took 1 out. That's enough for right now. Let's not get too greedy here. What are you doing? Trying to provide him a bit of cover here. Trying to save them. Phantom's dead, that's good. Trying to not get in the way of my teammate, and that's actually perfect. Yeah, we picked everyone off like one by one. Like this might not have been the most impressive invasion, but tactically, like we really did well on that one because we picked everyone up like one by one, fairly riskless. Like every kill that we got did not have like a high risk factor. Like we really picked our shot well on this particular one. Harp on strength. Blessed Harp. It's just to get away. If you want to quick step, you're on. That's like a purely defensive. That's not to attack. It's purely defensive. It's when you want to get away, you have quick step and 2 blessed. And I mean, if you're gonna have double blessed on quick step, Harp is gonna be the best. Why Murky instead of Harp? Well, damage-wise, Murky is a lot stronger than Harp on strength. Like, Murky actually is a strength weapon point-wise. Like, if you want to make a Murky build at 125, like, dedicated Murky build, you're either going to be going for, some Fate, Darkblade Murky, which also will have some strength, or some, or some straight up 60 strength type Murky, so you have the highest defense. I want to make sure there's no other Phantom behind us. You gotta be kidding, that arrow kind of saved him. Careful, there's a few of them. Let's go back a bit. They actually killed that? How? Where did you hail from? This red like appeared out of thin air through them. This guy did a ton of damage. I'm surprised we tanked that Black Flame. Yeah, Crown King, that Black Flame did not break poise. I actually don't know why. Maybe the first hit didn't land. I think it did. I don't know. I can't explain it. It's not the first time I've seen that happen. Like, a bunch of people in the Discord actually asked me about this like so many times. Like, where they showed me clips where Black Flame did not break poise. Yeah, I'll show you the build, survival. I've seen a bunch of clips where Black Flame did not break poise, so... Yeah, you've had it happen to Reggie, yeah. It must not poise break as much as I thought it did. There's no, I don't know any data sheets on Black Flame poise damage. Because it hits twice, you know, so it's like 2 poise attacks. Two times, you know, not 2 times, but, you know, 2 hits, 2 times a poise damage, not necessarily the same number, but it hits twice. So I don't know. Maybe some people on PC would know, with some tools, some fucking CE shit. Who knows? Okay, they're both cosplaying. Is that like a Guts cosplay or some sort? Looks like it. Like Guts and it's actually pretty cool cosplay, but still 2 ultras, so it's gonna be hard to get in. And they're staying at the bonfire, so this is gonna be actually painful. He does not have too much HP here. Oof, barely out of range there. Shockwave is annoying as hell. I think I have an idea. That's what we don't want, getting blendered like that. Again, no. Words. There you go, it's a wrap now. Oh, never mind. As soon as one is down, it's a lot easier, but... And 2 ultras like that, if they did not whiff as much as they did, because they missed so many attacks, like every attack they were throwing out, they were whiffing. So it made things, like it gave me a real fighting chance there. But if they did not like whiff as many attacks, it's actually very hard to get in on 2 like vertical ultras like that. Like these guys in particular were not that hard because they kept missing and missing and missing. But if they were actually had like decent, not just good, but decent spacing, and just if they threw attacks when I was in range, there would have been very little I could have done there. Yeah, WL, that's what I thought too. But like you saw there, where the Black Flame did not break my poise, there was many instances of that happening. Like this is not the first time that we've seen it. There's been like at least 3 or 4 people in the Discord that came to me with that pinged me and showed me clips of Black Flame not breaking either a Great Sword, either a Lido, or a Black Knight Great Axe. And those are the weapons I saw in these clips. So I don't know what's up here. Nice, we got tier. Dude, tier, what the fuck are you doing, man? Don't gesture, dude. Just fucking fight. I don't want to go down there. I'm gonna get plunged if I go down. Gotta be kidding, that guy came at the wrong moment. And here is dead. That wide with the PK could have been very bad. The hell? You guys heard that? The one above is triggered. I don't know why. Kind of strange. It's gonna kill. Could have been bad right there. Okay, there you go. We got some reinforcement. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna go down here because I want to give my friend here some room to breathe. I don't want to block him. No point in staying up here. There's nothing. Like, absolutely nothing. Where's the red at? out of stand there to not roll out of that. Smart red, he's going the other way around. This red knows exactly what he's doing, so we're not gonna get in his way. Wow, no hit on that bolt. Resummoning. Well played, red. That red knew what he was doing. Like, clearly. He did exactly what I would have done. Like, aggress, and then when the other guy gets closer to the target, you like kind of let go and let the other guy do it. And then before that, when I got the knockdown on him, instead of going after him and try to get a wake up, he went for blocking the exit route for the host. So that red played smartly. Also, Danier, thank you so much for the gift sub to Furious George. Thank you so much. God, you guys are so generous. Thank you so much, Danier. We're seated. Let's wait out the seed, and while we're waiting for the seed, let's make sure there's no seeds laying around the world. Okay, there you go. So there should be only 2 seeds remaining at best now. Blue. Dude, I've been getting ambushed by these blues so fucking much. Let me just check behind me this time. Yeah, he's not. He did not spawn here. Go forward. Yeah. Oh, kind of to the side. Careful about a blue plunge of some sort. Okay, the host probably went to the spawn to resummon his friend. It looked like he's just a normal PvEer. Imagine if you resummoned by the time I even got back. Wait a second here. Where are you? The door is closed. Not here. Okay. None of these, all these bays are normal. That is extremely strange. That means he did not go back. Dude, that host is a fucking Jedi, man. Just went right past me somehow. That's just for good measure. I know this bay is not real, but is real, but we're gonna try to watch every corner here. It could be hiding in a corner. There's many ways you can juke someone. These look dead. Maybe he just pushed through. Maybe he just actually pushed. I think that's what he did. Never mind, dude. This fucking guy, though, he had me. I even looked there, I just did not notice. And someone asked for the stat a bit earlier. These are the stats we're working with. Very good build right there, if you wanna... You don't need 11 int and fate. Okay, so the 11 int and fate is really for Murky, and the high dex is for Corvian. And actually a bunch of other weapons. You need some dex if you want to use other stuff than just strength weapons. Like, there are weapons that are like quality weapons that are worth it on strength. And usually, like, ideally, if you don't mind going above 125, I'd definitely go at least 21 dexterity for a build like this. And like, if I had other points to spare, I'd go 44 vigor and 34 endurance. So I would go 44, 34 for endurance, and then 21 for dexterity. Okay, here they are. They're in the middle part here. Master Chief Soda. Okay. Okay, big weapons again. Makes the be careful factor go up. If you get hit once, you get hit twice. You get blendered, get hit twice, you get hit thrice. Oh, they're just going through. Interesting. Honestly, not too bad of a strategy for them, like, to try to go to the next bonfire. But yeah, cute PvE here, exactly, pretty much. Did not, I mean, that host actually looked like a legit like PvEer. He looked like he did not know where he was going. Like it was his first time around the map or something. Usually the reason why I invade that meta is to avoid people that are on their first playthrough so that they have at least a bit of experience, but I mean, I don't know. Maybe this guy like over-leveled like crazy and got to 125 range on his first playthrough. Or maybe he beat the game, like got to like 110 or something and did the first DLC and now he's at the second DLC and he's like, I don't know, 115. Something like that. Yeah, he did want to reach the bonfire. Would you say there are more gankers PvEers? Wait, more? Would you say there are more gankers PvPers than PvEers? Oh, so you're asking if right now there's more actual gankers or just PvEers going through the game? I'd say in Ring City, it's actually pretty, pretty even in Ring City. Pontiff. I mean, Pontiff, do you ever get PvEers at Pontiff? I don't know. Sometimes, very, very, very rarely, you'll get PvEers at Pontiff. But in Ring City, I'd say it's a bit more balanced in that aspect. How is that ring inventory working out for me dueling-wise? I haven't dueled much with this ring layout, although I'm gonna tell you one thing. Good fucking lord, I love having so many cat rings and invasions. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I started using my Lord rings and a bunch of different rings more. Because, like, since I have so many cat rings, cat ring row, it doesn't even matter which ring I got. Which ring I got equipped, I can switch to fucking... from any ring, I can switch to a cat ring. So that makes it so that I don't fucking fuck up my ring swaps anymore. For those of you who've been watching this stream for a long time, you guys know, like, what I would do by mistake is, like, say I'd have, say I would have swapped my ring for, I don't know, like, for instance, for this particular inventory, like, say I switched to Hornet, or I switched to Chloranthy, and I forgot I had switched to Chloranthy, so when I went to jump down, I got one tick down, and I would end up on the wrong ring, where usually, you know, I would have, like, say this ring, and one tick down would be cat ring. So right now, like, it's quite simple. It's one trigger tick down, and I get a cat ring. No matter which ring I'm in, it's one trigger click down. So as soon as I got the muscle memory for that, it's not an issue anymore. I get the same muscle memory for every ring, and I don't need to think about it anymore. That saves me a lot of trouble. Okay, let's help him out actually here. Dangerous. Nice. Good teamwork there. They actually body blocked him. I actually did not expect that running attack because it was so damn bad. Dude, his latency almost saved him. I went through him. Let's kill the host here. Ambush him. There we go. That's the reason why I always repeat myself, guys. Always be on the opposite side of your teammate around the map. Like, you know how my teammate was fighting over here and I was on the other side? You want to pinch them. You want to pinch them from both sides. Like, honestly, like, this might sound funny, but like, this is like 101. If you're ever in a fucking jungle war, like, this is like 101 guerrilla tactics. Attack the enemy from like both sides at the same time. And I mean, as cringe as it could sound, you know, applied here, it still works. So yeah. same principle. You want to attack them on either side because they can't look at both of us at the same time because we're on separate sides.
Be formless, shapeless, like water.
What is Dark Souls 3 sales number? It's actually a good question. I remember I checked it, Lawrence. I just completely forgot. I actually checked the sales number for all 3 platforms, Xbox, PlayStation, and PC. And I remember that the sales number were higher on PlayStation. Second was actually Xbox, believe it or not, and lowest was the PC. But I know that the active player base on PC is bigger than Xbox, but for a while I was kind of confused. I thought that Xbox had more players, probably at launch, but not anymore. I mean, it's not surprising though when you stop and think about it. Like, consoles always have sold more than, well, not always, but for the vast majority of games, like, consoles sell more than PC. Okay, well, next invasion, I guess. I know if you, like, Google search it, it's hard to find, but you can find it. There's a site that has, like, those sales. It's an approximate, but I know you can find the number. I don't know if that number is related to the amount of people that have certain achievements. I forgot, like, what they calculated from, but it's something, you know. History has 10 million sales and 27 million overall over all the games. Wow. That's crazy. That's a lot. It's actually a huge success. Good for us, man. Always want the games that you prefer to be popular, really. Yeah, I want to leave my guy some room to breed. Wow, he actually blocked it. Wow, we hit all 3 of them. I like this guy, like, we're doing some really good zoning together. Careful, don't fucking go in front though. No, he did not follow. Phantom has returned home. Don't know if my teammate is fighting up top. I think he still is. Yeah, I think he still is. Self him out. Pretty much dead at this point. Good shit, dude. Well played. See how I got blendered there? I almost died in this one. It's crazy. Like, we were winning even when I got blendered, and I could have died, like, just like that. Just one fucking hit, and then you get hit by everything else after. Pretty crazy how, like, it really, the unembedded health is what cocks the invaders the most. Because it really makes it so that one mistake can cost you your life. And like in all these instances, if I'm not on a strength build like that with fucking crazy defense, and my defense here is 180, that's incredibly high for 125. Like that's the whole point of being on a strength build, it's high defense. Like if my defense is not that high in this instance, I do not survive that. Even though we got hit by the spell, which is elemental, the first hit was fire and physical, so yeah. Does flat defense matter so much? Yes and no. You'll, like, when I tell you the numbers, like how much you save from flat defense, you're gonna be like, oh, that's like nothing. But when you actually start adding everything up together, it starts to make more sense. Like, when you start to break down how much how much return you get for each point you invest into stats, like you realize that, you know, you only get so little HP by investing in Vigor, you know, past 39. But at the end of the day, those points are usually better invested than anywhere else. It's the same thing with defense. You don't want to invest in Vitality just because, but being on a strength build, it gives you the highest possible defense for a good damage output, because strength is a big part of why your defense is high. It's not just Vitality. The whole point of strength build is trading with hyper armor weapons, so not only do you want to deal good damage with strength weapon, but you want to take less damage. So when you consider both factors, your damage going out being high because you're on a strength build using strength weapons, and you consider the damage you receive being lower because of your higher defense, now it starts to make a huge difference, because not only do you take less, but you do more for whatever weapon you're choosing. So instead of being, say, on a quality build where you have less defense and less offense for strength weapons, like, this is a huge deal when you go on a strength build. Like, there's going to be a significant difference when you trade with someone else. Like, you might win trades by, like, a significant amount on a strength build, where on a quality build you'd win those trades by a very small margin. And then, like, when you get to like the more try-hard dueling scene, like when you get into the top players and top tier fights and whatnot, like, you really want to take everything you can get to your advantage, so every little bit of points count. When you consider that, say for instance on a strength build, a crossbow bolt will do about like 15 less damage, not AR, like less damage on your character than, say, a no, I don't know, a dark or a quality build. Like, when you consider that, like, 15 might not sound like a lot, but if you consider that you might regen a bit as well, because you're gonna have Sun Princess, you're gonna perhaps block some of those bolts. In my case, like blocking two-handing my weapon. Like, all of these, like, make it so that you save a bit of points here and there, and it really adds up at the end of a fight if you stack a particular type of defense. And you can edge your opponent. It might not matter in one particular fight, but look at it this way. You have to, like, accumulate all the fights you have. Like, in all the fights you have, like, in which instances did you lose a fight by just a little bit? And that little bit is what this extra defense gives you, for instance. And it cannot just be extra defense. It could be, like, for instance, maybe you're used to rocking 40 vigor. Well, 43 is that extra little bit that might save you in some fights. Okay, I'm being worried here about someone else perhaps being around. With this guy's laggy. Oh my god. We cannot see his animation coming in time. What other PvP players on my level that stream? Only person that comes to my mind is Grim. Like actual top players at the game that stream. Really, the only one that comes to my mind is Grim. Like, Distant has some content, you know. There's a bunch of really good players and good streamers that I can recommend in general. Pep is really good. Hollowweed's really good. Shrimp is really good. There's a lot of great streamers, but like top players that I can recommend. The only one that comes to my mind is probably Grim. Like that actually stream, you know. Like, and not just like once in a blue moon, like fairly consistently. I take care, Dashing. Thanks for invading with me. I'll probably make a highlight with our invasion in the upcoming weeks. Take care, man. Thanks for coming by. And Pep does not stream anymore, though, to be fair. When was Pep's last stream? I don't even remember. Yeah, exactly like what Kaburo said. He's not even active. You know, I'm not saying that there's no top players. There are, but the question was who stream. Pep does not really stream anymore. Yeah, Vale, actually, true, Vale is another really good one. Vale as well. 1 month ago. Well, yeah. I know I still see Pep here and there, but I don't even know if he plays anymore. There's also this thing where, like, everyone wants everyone to be a top player. Like, it's like, oh yeah, this guy's a top tier, this guy's top tier too, this guy's top tier. The definition of top tier is you're at the fucking top of the food chain. That's what top tier means. There's no one above you. And as much as I like people that I mention, I cannot confidently say that they cannot get beat by anyone consistently, right? Because that's the thing. Like, there's only like a handful of people that fit in one hand that I could say, like, yeah, these guys, they cannot get beaten but consistently by anyone. And those are usually the names you guys all are used to. I actually forgot to... Oh my god, come on there. What do I want? Reverse? Yeah. I forgot to properly set up my rings before this fight. Like, it's really funny. It's like a top tier is like a buzzword. Yeah, oh yeah, this guy's top tier, this guy's top tier, this guy's top tier. Everyone's top tier, everyone's happy. Everyone's happy, everyone's top tier. And that's another thing, like, who's the best player? It always comes down to who's your favorite player, because as far as best players go, from my experience, through all this time I've been on this game, you know, having won tournament against the, you know, all the top players, having played all of them, I can guarantee you that there's no one that sits comfortably and beats every other top player. It just does not happen. We just trade wins. Like, the few top players that they are, like, they just trade wins. That's just how it is. And from my experience right now, it's still the same people. Assassin is your favorite curve sword player? Oh, dude, there is a lot of choice in terms of good curve sword players. Even the ones that don't play and play, like, dude, there is a lot of good curve sword players. But I will tell you one thing: Assassin is definitely one of them. Definitely one of them. Shout out to Assassin. Actually has a YouTube, Assassin for Life 24. Actually, I hope that's his YouTube. That's his PSN. Yeah, for those of you who want to check out a really good curve sword user, I don't know how often he uploads, but I love Assassin. Great friend as well. I want to engage, but I mean, this NPC is gonna die and we're gonna get stuck there. So yeah, PG. Let's just do what we usually do. Get some good lane here. I didn't get a headshot. Oh, I did! That was amazing! Holy shit, I actually hit one. Wow, that knocked me out of it, eh? Oh my god. That latency stab though. Just careful not to get plunged, so I'm gonna go to the side before healing. Have to be a bit careful here. I am being careless, getting hit a lot. That's gonna break here. And kill. But yeah, best player, like, honestly, it's whoever your favorite player, like, amongst the top player is. That's really what it is. When you ask someone who's the best player, like, they're just gonna tell you their favorite amongst the top players. And if someone names you, like, someone that is not, like, among that top player's small list, like, they just don't know what they're talking about, really. And it's not their fault. I mean, you can't know everything. That's just my take on it. That's just my opinion. The Einstein of Dark Souls 3, that's funny. It's like, yeah, guys, for those of you who watch UFC, it's like, you know, when people ask, like, who's the best, like, who's the strongest UFC superstar? And, like, some people will say John Jones. Some used to say GSP, now it's mostly Khabib. And it's really, like, between the two, like, but it really comes down to, like, those who say John Jones don't mind the peds, like, failing the drug test, and those who want the GOAT list to be clean will definitely say Khabib, right? So, it comes down to, like, you know, it's sort of subjective. Although to be fair, like, I think Khabib has the best argument because even with Peds, like even if you consider like his record is like, I mean, can't get a record like that in MMA. It's pretty unarguable. Like when you get like fucking, what is it, 29-0? Yeah, I'm just gonna protect this guy. And you have people who say McGregor. Yeah, exactly. Like, people will say, like, McGregor. But, I mean, come on. Let's be real. It's either Khabib or John Jones. Like, because they're the only two guys who are undefeated. Simple. I mean, John Jones technically has a loss, but for those of you who followed John's career, like, his loss is an actual fluke because he did an illegal elbow on someone he was beating up to death. And I actually do, like, for those of you wondering, I'm not a fan of John Jones, but, I mean, I do respect the skills of someone who's skilled. Although I do not respect the pads. A nice arrow there, although I wasn't really paying much attention. Okay, let's try to see what this invasion has for us. Come on, Red! Red! You fucking jumped instead of attacking him! Oh, God. Oh, boy. Here comes Tesu with his, the meme master. Actually, you know what? I wanted the BS, but not for sure, actually. I thought Tesu would try to push to finish off this red. Reversed. Good roll there. Oh my god. This red was a bit too thirsty for my taste. Was swinging a bit wildly there. Tesu not using club? Insane. GG Tesu, insane bro. Insane. Fucking insane dude, very close. Insane fight. GG insane. Alright, that's enough. Do you do any martial arts? I don't, actually. I did a bit of boxing, but not anymore. I actually don't like hurting people. That's the reason why. Like, I tried to get myself into martial art, but I felt so bad when I had to fucking either throw people or punch them. I did not mind, you know, me receiving anything, but for some reason I felt really bad when I had to hit someone. It was not something that, I did not have that animosity in me. A fellow Canadian. Exactly, dude. Ah, that's funny. But I mean, that's not to say I never fought. Like, I got into a few fights in my life. And, I am not scared to fight when I need to. That's not the thing. It's really, like, hurting people. Not for no reason, but for the sport of it. That's something that's not in me. I just feel bad at hurting people. That's it. I'm sure some of you can relate. Some of you will be like, fucking pussy, dude. I mean, it's alright, everyone's different, whatever. But yeah, if you want to get into martial arts, like, we're lucky now, like, it's pretty common knowledge what are the most effective, like, technique for actual self-defense. Like, I mean, shit, a few, like, a decade ago, like, people thought Kung Fu was the shit. Like, actually, before UFC 1, like, UFC 1, for those of you who remember, when Hoist Gracie, like, completely destroyed the entire tournament. Fucking underweight because it was open weight tournament. And when I say underweight, I mean, like, he wrecked some guys that were way heavier than him. And it was all thanks to his jiu-jitsu. And thanks to him, and thanks to the evolution of the sport of MMA, we know that boxing and jiu-jitsu are straight up the most effective, and wrestling. So boxing, jiu-jitsu, and wrestling are the most effective martial art. What am I doing here? I actually lost track of what I was doing, so we're just gonna Black Crystal. Yeah, judo and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu are, like, sort of connected. Like, they have the same roots, and one is more ground focused and the other one is more stand-up focused. But yeah, those who know the sport already know that, but for those of you who don't, little slice of information. A little did you know moment. Boxing over Muay Thai, man, you're starting to get into the specifics. Like, I think, like, every fucking UFC, like, top athlete has a Muay Thai coach. So I mean, I'm just a fan at the end of the day. Like, if she started asking me, like, specific questions, like, I don't know, man, if boxing is better than Muay Thai. I'm sure some boxing coach will tell you that boxing is, and some Muay Thai coach will tell you that Muay Thai is. But I mean, shit, I can't tell you. I know that Muay Thai is very effective too. Definitely. Muay Thai and kickboxing. And I mean, it's not to say, like, that some of these other martial arts, like, don't have anything to show for. Like, there's, like, a lot of techniques from, like, random martial arts. Like, even, I think Aikido kicks are actually very good. There's some karate kicks that are very good. There's some Wing Chun that's actually has been used a lot by Anderson Silva and Tony Ferguson, like, top fucking UFC athletes that have used, like, what was supposed to be, like, ineffective martial art, that have used that in actual combat scenario and used it effectively. Okay, we're just gonna not run, but let them play the level a bit, because I don't know, I don't like it. I don't like the looks of this. Twin axe, fucking curve sword. Looks like they could do a lot of damage, and a caster. We're just gonna let them. There's 4 of them anyway, so we're gonna let them work a bit, work toward us. I think we got a headshot, not for sure. That was a good shot right there. Unfortunately, that red moved, like, exactly at the wrong moment. We're doing well with the great bow, and to be completely honest, I don't actually care if my teammate dies, because he does not look very good, so... Wow, that yellow skipped a beat there. This is, soon we're moving out of there. This is our queue right there, actually. Just out of menu. Wow, instability hit on that. That was beautiful. Well, not gonna lie, all according to plan. Red died, but we got someone with him, so all of this by playing safely, so not too bad at all. I actually thought I could roll that, but only on 30%. Let's back up a bit, give him some room to breathe, and maybe let this guy get triggered first. That's what I was waiting for. Let's bait him. I'm just acting like I did not see him. Wow. Nice save, bro. Nice save. Would have dodged it anyway. I want to block his escape route, that's what I'm doing. And then let's get in. I don't know why the red stayed close to me there. You don't want to stay close to a teammate with Vindir like that. I'm being sneaky, holy shit. The blue out of nowhere. Holy shit, I did not even see it. That is so fucking mistimed. Holy shit, that could have been bad. Nice! Well played there. Dude, he got tier broken, but that healed back. Re-aimed that. Murky. Come on, you're an adventurous one, aren't you? Come to me. He's trying to use the PvE here. I wanted to dodge it better than this. Oh, that's the mage from before. Is that a blue? Yeah, that is a blue. Get hit, get wrecked, get wrecked. Oh my god, you fucking dodged it! Holy shit. Get out of there. Let's get in prime position for a good shot. Ooh, look at that. I don't know what we hit, but we hit something. Okay, let's go help him out. Not stay back here. Push. Separate them a bit. I'm sure my teammate is going to join in. Or not. No, he did not join at all. He actually left me there. Okay, there he is. Never mind. It's an ambush. It's an ambush, guys. There you go, there you go. It's a fucking ambush, bro! I still like this dude though. This red is playing smart. I like how he's playing. I don't want to hit him. That was a bomb meant for the group, but I aimed it away. I want to get on the opposite side to separate them. That blue has shit in it. We're gonna fight here a bit. Blue left. Staying fairly close to each other. There you go. Here's the group. Oh yeah, this blue has shit in it. Or shit latency, I should say. My friend is coming in. And he's fucking dead. Amazing. Shit, let's go in here. go back to the zone. Get some Herald involved. Wow, someone lagged right there. That actually helped me. For once, fucking summon lag actually helped. Crazy. Who made that command? That's so bad. That is so bad. That's such a horrible command. Yeah, pretty disappointing ending there on that one. Thanks, UI. Appreciate that. Blind Giraffe, thanks for the gift sub to Go Zebra. I guess Giraffe and zebras go hand in hand, I guess. It's a dynamic jungle duo, giraffe and zebra. He said, "You're damn right." And then we got Gorilla. Gorilla has summoned Simba. Invader Pumbaa has died. And it blew. Not too sure here. Okay, there you go. I wasn't sure if they were right there, actually. That should kill. I'm glad this guy had a proper build, so he had enough stamina to resist the fucking first follower swipe. There's a lot of times, like, I'm fighting these fucking players with shit build that have no stamina, and they get guard broken on the first swipe, so I cannot get a riposte after. Pretty annoying. Holy shit, where do you hail from? We got a mage. Okay, we're gonna do what we did earlier. And he just resummoned the guy we killed, so GG. Right on the penis, bro. I almost got him with that explosion. Damn, dude. Let's juke them. Pretend like we're going away here. And put the Great Bow and get the PvE in our face. Can't see anything. She dodged it. not the right swap I wanted. Very unfortunate timing there. Alright, we're gonna back up. That dude stalled me long enough. I don't want to get plunged on my way back. Oh, how did that miss? Just right to the side. Fuck it. That's free. Stay kid. Wow, he actually rolled it. Come on, Red. Finish him, Red. Gotta focus on dodging both of these. I think the red just fucking choked. This yellow survived. Try to fight them. Act like we're disconnecting. Just healed up. Oh well. Yeah, obviously they're going back, right? Ooh, yellow is lagging. The others are fine. It's just a yellow. Nice! I've never seen that. I've never seen anyone use that spell right there at that particular spot. Okay, none of them got hit. If yellow is fucking about to disconnect on us or something. Yeah, the yellow is having a fucking orgasm over here. Let's just kill him with some charge, hopefully. I don't know what the host did there, but... Yes, yes, yes! Did not want to hit my teammate there. is DCing. There's a blue now. Holy shit, where do you hail from? Everyone's returning home. The connection is shitting itself. Maybe it's the host, I don't know. Never mind, it's the yellow that returned home, so everything's normal then. We're out of blue. Go up. Got a teammate now. Gonna be annoying with no FP, but we have to do this. We can't actually go in there with no purse. We can't. Oh yeah, no riposte on elevators, I forgot, but there you go. Come on, hurry up. We're just waiting for it. Next time we get a, if he does not heal, we get another door charge on him and we Gundyr him. You know what, guys? We just reached the 3-hour mark, and that is 3 hours deathless. I'm gonna take this, and I think that was a very good stream. I think that's a good one to end this. Alright, well, connection seemed fine as well. So, I think we're back, guys. We're fucking back. Invasion's back again. I'm gonna be streaming more. It's not gonna be a drought like the last few days where I was trying to fix my net. It seems to be fine on this connection, even if it's DSL. So I'm gonna stay on it, and even though I'm still gonna keep working on the other one at the same time, but at least for now, I know that even if the stream's at 30 FPS, I have a steady, stable connection for this, and we're gonna be able to keep streaming with this. And Blind Giraffe, UFC is soon anyway. I completely agree. For all of you guys who want to watch UFC, what time is it? I think it's 10 p.m. East. So it's 8:39 p.m. East right now, if I remember correctly. Love Thief, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub again, bro. So much love, Love Thief, man. Thank you so much, dude. And everyone in chat, that was actually a very fun stream. I'm glad that I'm back to you know, regular streaming now. I'm glad that this is fixed and it's working out. Really appreciate that you guys came back to watch the stream even after this this drought. Thank you so much, guys, for all the support, as always. Thanks, everyone, for participating in chat. And thank you so much for all the support and donation. Really do kindly appreciate that. Muda, Love Thief, Hideo Kojima, Tessu, take care, man. Ocus Pocus, Giraffe, Zebra, take care, guys. Rex Meg, Tenet, take care, man. QI, thanks for modding, as always. Danir, much love, really appreciate. Cursed Red, take care, dude. Samkara was fun. Thank you so much, dude. Sakurai, take care, man. Eddie, take care, my man. Omega, you too, bro. Jimmy Jomo, thanks for invading with me, man. Was very fun. Tomo, take care, man. Murden, as always, take it easy. You too, Lawrence. Every fucking veteran out there that is there every stream, Meg Daddy. It's already over. Yeah, dude, 3 hours is enough for me. My girl came home, so I'm gonna eat dinner with her. WL, take care. Fat Teeth. All right, good night, guys. I'm gonna rate someone and gonna watch the UFC and eat dinner and watch the UFC after. All right, take care, guys.